Okay, so in this meditation, we're going to use thoughts as the object. On the understanding that thoughts, just like anything else, can be observed. They can be observed with a level of neutrality. It can sometimes feel like our thoughts are our enemy, that they overwhelm and consume us. What we're trying to do when we meditate is not to stop our thoughts. Rather, we're trying to create a new relationship with them. And so when we observe them, when we examine them with this element of neutrality, we create this new relationship, we create space, and we create freedom. And therein we take back a little bit of the control that it sometimes feels like we lose. And so that's what we're going to be doing in this practice. Using the thoughts, some of them seemingly more persistent than others that come, watching them rise and watching them fall away, and trying not to get too attached to them, whether they be positive, negative, or neutral. The colour or shape of the thought doesn't matter. We treat them all, as I said, with neutrality and equally. So to begin, let's take a comfortable position. Remember that the posture, the seat, is only important in so much as it supports the practice. So we want that seat to be effortless. We want it to feel comfortable so that the body can breathe freely, can allow for a free flow of energy. So we look for stability through the lower part of the body, a sense of being uplifted and open through the upper part of the body, particularly the chest and the shoulders, resting the hands in any comfortable position. We soften the face and skin around the eyes and gently close our eyes. As we rest here, we acknowledge our body, the shape that it takes at this moment. We simply sit and know that we are sitting. Allow the breath to be free, to be uncontrolled, resting in its rise and fall. And we begin by reflecting on the thoughts which have consumed us recently. Those that have seemed particularly persistent, those that have been with us for the last hours or days, those that perhaps bring on anxiety or fears or concerns. Allow them to come, and in doing so, create a little bit of space between you and them. Perhaps naming them thoughts. Perhaps observing that you are observing them. If you can simply witness a thought, identify it as a thought, by definition, it cannot consume you. It cannot be you. And we rest for the next few moments in this newfound space. When new thoughts arise, here we take the opportunity to be different. Once again, acknowledging thoughts as thoughts. Perhaps even examining the shape that they take, the space that they inhabit in your body. Are there any particular emotions or sensations associated with those thoughts? Here we distance ourselves and we create a safe space in which they can arise and in which they can pass away. And we rest in this space. If there's a particular thought that seems persistent, actively invoke it now. Call it to mind. Soften the body around that process as you witness and create distance between yourself and that thought. In doing so, create a sense of power. Take back control as you neutralize, as you own the object of your attention. For the last minute of the meditation, come back to your body. Soften into the posture as you breathe new life, fresh air and energy breathed into the fingers all the way down to your toes. Know that there is nothing to fear from your thoughts, and that every single breath is an opportunity to create space between you and those things that consume you. As we close the practice, know that however the session went for you, you have spent your time wisely. Any time spent observing your body and your mind is fruitful as we develop this new skill of mindfulness. And I thank you for your effort and for your attention. Namaste.